Today I had to bury a living creature for the first time in my whole life with my own hands. Weird experience. I was walking by the tree in our yard. I see this dead rabbit under the tree. Some flies, trying to eat its flesh or something. Not a nice scene. So for me, it was a time of decision making. Should I throw it in the trash? That was the first thought. But then I hesitated, and for a quick moment, I think, my brain ran all the archives or something. What should I do? What should I do? But then quickly I decided that I will bury the rabbit. So, what are the contributing thoughts or values that made me make this decision to bury the rabbit instead of throwing it in the trash? And I thought about other things after that as well. So the one of the things that I thought about was a Quranic verse about the first murder in human history, according to religious belief, of course. Uh, Adam's sons, when Cain killed his brother, and that was the first death, and he didn't know what to do. And in the Quran, there is a description of this scene when Cain killed his brother. He didn't know what to do with him, with the body, and he saw a bird, and the bird was digging a grave for another bird to bury it, and that's how he learned how to bury his brother. So according to the Quran, that was the first experience where humans learned what to do with dead bodies. When I thought of this verse, I said if a bird should be buried, then a rabbit should be buried as well. And I felt comfortable with this thought. It's in harmony with my values, with how I feel. So I took the rabbit. I dug a grave in the backyard and I buried it there. But to be honest, I thought about other situations and what would I have done if the rabbit was, for example, a mouse. I hate mice. For me, they're disgusting. So I told myself, I buried the rabbit because for me, the rabbit is a nice creature. I like how they look. They don't disgust me. That's why I carried it and buried the rabbit in the hole. What if it was a mouse that's dead? And I think I would just have thrown it in the trash, to be honest, because I would just want to get it out of my sight. I don't know exactly what I would do, but I think, because of the way I dislike mice, I think I would just want to get rid of it as soon as possible. And I was telling myself this is like kind of double standards, so I'm just burying the rabbit because I like it, and if it's another living creature that I don't like, I would throw it in the trash. And to be honest, I don't know the answer. I don't know how I would behave if it was a creature that I don't like a mouse. Maybe I would get rid of it quickly in the trash. Maybe I would still bury it and try not to look at it until I hide it in the ground, under the ground. But regardless, I think we should, if we can do something right, we should do it. I think I'm happy that I can't. If I had thrown it in the trash, I would not be able to go back in time and correct that. I'm happy that I did bury it instead of throwing it because it's still a living creature. And it's interesting how some simple verse in the Quran, helped me make a quick decision, and that's, I think, how we can draw some positive values from our holy books.